Alright, let's dive into this madness. Meghan Markle is at it again, folks. Seriously, if awkwardness had a throne, she'd be sitting on it with a crown and a scepter, ready to rule over the cringe kingdom. In her latest attempt to stay relevant, she pops up on Instagram to wish herself and Prince Harry a happy anniversary. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the caption? Sometimes two is better than one. Really, Meghan? You're posting this on a ghost brand that seems to have fewer followers than my grandma's knitting club. Let's unpack this ridiculousness. First off, calling yourself our founder? Come on. It's like she's trying to convince us there's a bustling team behind her, crafting artisanal jams and whatever other nonsense she's peddling. Spoiler alert, it's just her and a couple of interns Googling how to make jam. The only thing she's founding is a one-woman show of delusion. And can we talk about that photo for a second? What is she wearing? It looks like she raided a thrift store and came out with the most questionable bed sheet ever. Meanwhile, Harry is standing there in the background, blending in like a shadow. Seriously, he's dressed like he's preparing for a blizzard while she's over here shining in white like she's the star of a bad rom-com. The symbolism is off the charts, she's clearly the main character, and is just there for moral support or to carry the bags. Let's not ignore that infamous grip of hers. She's clutching Harry like he's about to make a run for it. You can practically see the desperation in his eyes, like he's plotting his escape route while she's busy crafting her narrative. I mean, how many times are we going to see him looking like a hostage in this relationship? Now, back to that caption. Sometimes two is better than one. Is she trying to make a profound statement about love, or is this just another way to flex her dual identity? Is she hinting at having a split personality where Meghan the founder and Meghan the influencer exist in harmony? I can almost hear her saying, "Look at me. I'm double the trouble." And let's not forget how the lighting in that photo is practically begging for attention. It's like the universe itself is saying, "Yes, Meghan, you are the focal point, and everyone else is just a footnote in your fairy tale." Meanwhile, poor Harry is turned away, making it painfully clear he's not interested in sharing the spotlight. But let's get real for a second. What exactly is she the founder of? A barely functional website that sells overpriced jars of jam and enough fabric to reenact a scene from the Bible? The woman's a fantasy come to life, a walking influencer's fever dream wrapped in fairy lights and flower crowns. And we all know she's the one behind those social media posts. She's been caught red-handed admitting she writes her own captions. In summary, Meghan's latest Instagram stunt is the equivalent of a desperate high schooler writing "Have a great summer" in their own yearbook. She's the star of her own one-woman show, and this latest act? Just another cringe-filled performance. And that dress? Halloween came early this year, folks. Someone check on Harry. If he blinks twice, we know he's trapped in a linen catalogue nightmare. Now, let's move on to the next topic because this level of delusion can't be the end of it. We've got celebrity culture, influencer antics, and the sheer ridiculousness that seems to be a constant in the lives of the rich and famous. It's a circus out there, and we're all just here for the show. Oh, and speaking of shows, how about we take a moment to reflect on the constant need for attention in Hollywood? It's like these celebrities are in a never-ending race to outdo one another, and it's exhausting. The stunts, the drama, it's all designed to keep them in the public eye, but at what cost? It's fascinating how these stars will go to great lengths for a few seconds of fame. Look at the social media posts, the outrageous outfits, the carefully curated images. It's all a facade, a carefully crafted performance meant to distract us from the reality behind the glitz and glamour. And honestly, it's getting old. We're tired of the same recycled drama, the same cringeworthy moments that seem to be on repeat. There's only so much we can take before it becomes background noise. Yet, here we are, glued to our screens, watching as they continue to play this absurd game. And let's not forget the impact this has on society. We're raising a generation that thinks social media validation is the ultimate goal, and it's concerning. The likes, the follows, it's all become a measure of worth, and that's a dangerous path to tread. So, what's the solution? Maybe it's time for these celebrities to step back, reflect, and realize that authenticity matters more than a perfectly curated image. We want to see the real them, not the version they've crafted for our consumption. But we know that's not going to happen anytime soon. The allure of fame is too strong, and the need for attention is insatiable. So, we'll keep watching, keep critiquing, and keep laughing at the absurdity of it all. In the end, it's the absurdity that keeps us coming back for more, isn't it? The drama, the chaos, the sheer ridiculousness of it all. It's like a train wreck you can't look away from. And as long as these celebrities keep giving us material to work with, we'll be right here, dissecting every cringeworthy moment, every awkward post, and every desperate attempt to stay relevant. So, Meghan Markle, keep doing what you're doing. It's entertaining, if nothing else. Just remember, while you're busy crafting your narrative, we're here taking notes, ready to break it all down for our audience. You may think you're the main character, but trust me, we're the ones writing the script. And this show? It's far from over.